Hey guys, Tom from Fluval here. Today we're talking about fluorescent lighting and some of the options we have under Fluval. Here we have some of our bulbs and fixtures from Fluval T5HO program. Starting over here with our Power Glow, or Power Spectrum, 18,000 Kelvin bulb. It's a high temperature bulb, great application for African cichlid tanks. Can be used obviously in marine tanks too. We got a 6700K, something that's a little bit more similar to daylight, great for planted tanks, or it can be mixed in with an assortment of other marine bulbs too, to brighten things up a little bit. And then over here we have an actinic style blue bulb for marine applications, which of course gives you a strong blue representation, you know, very important for coral growth. And over here beside it, we have one of our quad fixtures, our T5HO quad fixtures. Here you can see we've got 4 bulbs. We've got a couple of LED blue moonlights that are included with the unit. And most importantly is actually this reflector and the dimensions of it. It's large, leaves some space between the bulbs, it's parabolic, so it ensures that all of the light produced by these high output fluorescent bulbs is directed into your tank and you're not suffering from any light loss from the 360-degree dispersion. Now we know these days that LED lighting is really popular. The advances have sped up incredibly. There's so many new things coming at us with LED lighting in terms of the quality of light, the control of light. It's obviously the lighting of choice these days. But some of us have to focus on some projects on some of the other parameters when you're setting up a reef tank or a more advanced planted tank on the hardware, maybe the plants or the corals in your reef tank. So you need an option. And you know what? T5HO lighting or fluorescent lighting in general is actually an option you can consider. So now we're going to cover some of the pros of fluorescent lighting and using it on your aquarium. Now, mixing and matching bulbs is something real easy to do. You can see on this quad fixture, you got 4 bulbs. It's real easy to make different selections, to tailor the spectrum to what you want to do. So mixing and matching, a strong pro for T5HO fluorescent or any other fluorescent for that matter. It's also very easy to convert a freshwater fixture, for example, to marine. If you're going marine and you've had a freshwater tank, simply a matter of changing out your bulbs. Durability, that's another advantage to fluorescent lighting. Just wipe the bulbs down, you're back to where you started when they were perfectly clean. They're durable, there's nothing to break really. They normally last for a long time. They're pretty much maintenance free and just, you know, beyond keeping them clean. And of course, simulating dawn to dusk and to midday. So if you go dawn, midday, dusk, super easy to do. A couple of inexpensive mechanical timers and a couple of fixtures and you're off to the races. You can easily slowly increase light levels, peak out and then come down at dusk. You know, good light distribution, that's another important thing that fluorescent lighting really does well. The bulbs emit light from 360 degrees, so all of the bulb surface is being used. But to take full advantage of that, you want to make sure that you're using a proper fixture, like this T5HO fixture from Fluval. It's got a parabolic reflector, it's got the right distance between the bulbs, and you can very easily, or without any light loss, distribute the majority of light right back in your tank where you want it. Now, one of the things about packing a lot of bulbs into a fixture or in a canopy, especially where it's an enclosed wooden canopy and you're popping in one of these fixtures or doing a retrofit type DIY installation, you could have some heat buildup in there, but that's real simple to address. A vent hole and a fan on one side, and you basically just ventilate the fixture and you've taken care of the heat issues. That's one thing that you might have to plan for if you're running a lot of bulbs when heat is involved. So there you have it. Fluorescent is definitely an option that you can consider, especially when you have to look at budgeting for other things that might be a greater priority at the time. We thank you for watching, and make sure that if you've got any questions at all about our fluorescent lighting line or our LED lighting, to hit us up at fluvalaquatics.com.